This is CMG. So my gamers, I know y'all been waiting to hear the differences of the ROG Ally. I know you've been wanting to hear the differences of this system, the differences of this amazing console of the ROG Ally, and the difference between the Z1, Ryzen Z1 Extreme versus the Z1, and the differences of the two. And I'm here to show you a quick video of the certain specs of the two right here, right now. What is going on, everybody out here in YouTube land? This is CMG, and I'm coming at you with an exciting video. Oh my freaking God, man. Listen, man, I am freaking excited to talk about this. I've been waiting to talk about this, but as I always say, but first, oh my God, you know I gotta pull out these dang on shades, I gotta pull them out. So now, y'all been wondering, and I've been wondering, everybody has been wondering about the differences of the ROG Ally and the difference between the Z1 Extreme and the Z1 versions.
Tell us, please.
And the fact is, the Z1 has came out today. The recording of this video, the Z1 has been announced today. It is out on sale on Best Buy in a few stores. You can get it today, the $599 version. But that's neither here or there. Between the differences of the Z1, because I've been wanting to talk about this. And here we're gonna talk about in this part is the ROG Ally says to play all your games, hashtag play all your games from Windows, Game Pass, and AMD Ryzen Z1 series chip. Now, right here off the freaking bat, you're gonna see that there's no difference. The AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme 16GB dash 512GB dash AMD Ryzen Z1 16GB dash 512GB. Now you might be asking, there ain't no difference. But you know what? There is no difference, but there is a little slight difference. And I'm gonna read these specs right here in this video. I'm gonna read the specs and I'm gonna show you comparisons of the certain games, of the certain graphs. It's gonna be a quick video and I'm gonna knock it out. I'm not gonna be able to show everything. I'm not gonna be able to show actual gameplay, but you'll get the hint through the graphs. Sooner or later, maybe I will. There will be gameplay out there, be other channels, but for here, you're gonna see the certain graphs. There is no difference. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, and you're gonna find out later in the quickly in this video. And here it is. I'm gonna talk about the processor, and we're gonna get right into it. Right here, listen to this. The processors, the CPUs, AMD Ryzen Z1 X processor, Zen 4 architecture with 4-nm process, 6 core and 12 threads, 22MB of total cache up to 4.9 GHz boost. This is the Ryzen Z1 processor, mind you. AMD Ryzen graphics RDNA 3.4 CU up to 2.5 GHz and up to 2.8 teraflops. TDP 9 watts to 30 watts, okay? And this is the one and only Z1 Extreme CPU, Zen 4 architecture with 4-nm process, 8 cores, 16 threads, 24MB total cache up to 5.10 GPU boost, okay? 510, so there's a little bit it's a few more boosts more over the Ryzen processor. AMD Ryzen graphics AMD RDNA 3.12 CPUs up to 2.7 GHz, so it's already at 2.7 GHz compared to the processor, Z1 processor, and up to 8.6 teraflops. That's a major jump. That's a big jump. Now, mind you, from the differences between the Z1 processor and the Z1 Extreme processor, the only difference, because there's not too much differences, is the RDNA CUs up to 2.0 GHz. And that means you have 4 CUs compared to 12 CUs, okay, in RDNA. Then you have the 2.5 GHz up to 2.8 teraflops. Not much a major jump, but it's still a decent jump to 2.7 GHz to up to 8.6 teraflops. That's going into PS5 territory now. Because the PS5, if you see this graph, the PS5 is up to 10.6 teraflops compared to 8.6, but it's damn close. But you know what? I'm going to show you why. If you look at the choose between the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally and you want to get affordable, the $599 version is the better choice. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you this why. And then you go with the displays. Now, when it comes to everything else, the displays is all the same. When you check the displays, the 7-inch, each side is the same thing. All the way down, you can check everything here is displayed. The Gorilla Glass, Toria touchscreen, refresh rate, 520, response time, 7 brightness, 500 units, and FreeSync Premium, all the same.
Say what?
You also have the same memory storage on both sides, etc., etc. The 512 PC 4nm 5.2 SSD 233 is the same storage. The supports is the same thing, the same heights, the same wattages. Everything is all the same.
nothing.
Okay, you check the controller support, the ports is all the same. The grams is 608 grams. The ROG Ally, the Z1 Extreme, and the Z1 is the same thing. So when you're not getting no difference, you're getting the same Bluetooth 5.2, you're getting the Wi-Fi 6, you get everything. The auto's the same, everything is basically the same. The battery's the same, 40 watts of battery it comes with. The power supply is 65 watts. Everything you get the same packages. But the difference is, like I told you, is those cores. It's the teraflops. It has more teraflops. So it's powerful that way. It has a little bit more cores. It has six cores. The ROG Ally Z1 Extreme has 2 more cores. It has 8 cores, okay, compared to 6 cores. And it has 16 threads. The other one has 12 threads, up to 4.9 gigahertz boost, and it has 2 CUs up to 2.4 gigahertz compared to 12 CUs in the ROG processor, Z1 Extreme processor. So it's a little bit less on the Z1 processor, but it's a little bit less. Now, when you check the games, when you check the daggone games of the Ryzen Z1 X Series boost, you can check the look at the games of Red Redemption. The dark red is the Z1 Ryzen Z1, and the lighter orange is the Z1 Extreme. And you see the difference in the graphics there, 4.9 all the way through. You see the difference is from the Z1 to the Z1 Extreme. There is a big jump in certain games, but not like that. Some games is a big jump, and for Ryzen, it's like you get 8.3 graphics performance higher, and then you get 127. So it's a major jump. It all depends on the games. All right, in all of the gameplay right there, you see the differences of the gameplay from the Z1 Extreme, and then you see the Z1 Ryzen Z1 of the jumps. Not too much of a big jump. It all depends. Red Redemption, you probably get like 7.3, and then the Ryzen you get 4.1, and this is with 1080p enabled. Comedy of Heroes, you get 52.8 FPS on the Z1, but then on the ROG Extreme you get 60. So it's not that much of a. Far Cry 6 you get 5.9. Far Cry 6 you get 60 point. I told you, not much of a difference. DOT A2 you get 101 FPS on the Z1, and then on the other one you get 4.4 or 4. So it all depends. Grand Theft Auto you get 112 on the Z1 Extreme of FPS, and on the Z1 you get 90 FPS, and then you can tell. Now here's the thing: the Z1 compared to the Steam Deck, the Z1 you get 2.8 teraflops, and then on the Steam Deck you get 1.6, and you get, that's the RDNA2 processor. So it's less cores. It's like 4 cores there. All right, and this one has like you getting 6 cores. That has like 4 cores. So there you go. And the ROG Ally 599 version is still costs 50% less than the Steam Deck, which is $649. Now I understand I talked about the sales, but if you want the ROG Ally, now you definitely need to get the ROG Ally now. You get the cheaper version. If you want to get the Steam Deck, I don't even think you should get the Steam Deck now. You got the 599 version, I'll go with that over the Steam Deck. Even that's more powerful than the Steam Deck. So my gamers, let me know what you think about the version of the ROG Ally Z1 Extreme versus the Z1. Let me know in the comments, which one would you get? Which one is your rightful choice? My preferred opinion is all up to you. The games is gonna run it's gonna run a bit better on the Z1 Extreme, but it's still gonna run decently better than the Steam Deck if you even get the Z1. If you get the Z1, the games are gonna run better than the Steam Deck, because you see how powerful the games run on Steam Deck. They still run good, but the Z1 still runs it better because it's more efficient, and it's a Z1 and it's R884 instead of R882. All right, so this is the 4th gen. That's the 2nd gen. You know, that's the 2nd gen. This is the 4th gen. So let me know in the comments of what you think about this video. Let me know in the comments, and all I have got to say is out here in YouTube land, and sound off in the comment section and tell me what you think about this video of the 2 versions of the Z1 Extreme and Z1 2. And don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe to CMG, and to smash this like button, smash subscribe, hit the notifications if you want more videos like this as you've seen today. And I'd like to thank you for all of the support of my last video. Thank you for all of the continued support of my channel, and I appreciate everything. And I got more dope content, more streams of Starfields coming up, part 5, and I got more stuff coming. And I'm gonna say peace. If you want the Ryzen Z1, it's all up to you. For me personally, if you want to save money, go for the Ryzen Z1. The Z1 Extreme is a little bit more powerful. You might get a little bit more out of your games, but it's still the same thing all the way around. I will go with the Z1, but it all depends upon you. If you want to save money, go with the Z1. You don't even need a Steam Deck anymore after that. And all I gotta say is peace, keep it gaming. Peace.